Christmas at the Spencers is a production. Gold runners, velvet bows, and a dining table big enough to seat a small Senate. I'm there in a suit I hate, carving a ham that costs too much, while my wife, Marissa, beams like a magazine ad. Across aisle. From us sit her parents, Gerald and Patricia. He wears the self-satisfied look of a man who thinks he invented money. She stares like I tracked mud onto her soul. Gerald murmurs to Patricia. Patricia signals Marissa. The mood shifts, everyone bracing for a special announcement I'm apparently not in on. The papers, Marissa stands, slides a thick packet from her purse and sets it by my plate like dessert. The letterhead screams downtown law firm. Divorce. Papers, she says brightly. Signed. Pack your bags. This house isn't yours anymore. Patricia finally smiles for real. It's about time. Gerald nods like a bobblehead on a bumpy road. I fold the papers once, twice, and lay them beside the knife. Then I take out my phone. Security, I say, calm as weather. Please escort the Spencer family from my property. Forks clatter. Wine bleeds across the linen. Marissa laughs, high, brittle. Very funny, Alex. This is my parents' house. The doorbell rings. The deed footsteps. Then my attorney, Raymond Cho, tailored, unruffled, steps in with a briefcase that could double as a vault. Evening, he says. Time-sensitive matters. He opens the case and fans out documents. Bank letters, tax receipts, title transfers. The boring kind of paper that ends arguments. Gerald stabs a finger toward him. There must be a mistake. I never lost this house. Raymond doesn't blink. You defaulted in March 2022. Foreclosure initiated in June. Auction in August. Averted when Mr. Hartman purchased the property and satisfied the debt. He has paid every mortgage installment, tax bill, insurance premium, and major repair for 3 years. Marissa's voice drops to a thread. But we live here. As guests, Raymond replies. Tenants at will. And when you served Mr. Hartman with divorce papers tonight, you severed your claim to his property. Patricia's face goes sheet white. Forgery, she whispers. Then louder. This is forgery! I slide a leather folder across the table. Gerald's hands tremble as he opens it. The original deed, notarized, recorded, sealed. My name alone. You were 3 months from foreclosure, I say. I kept it quiet to spare you the humiliation. I thought family might mean something. Silence lands like snowfall. The removal security arrives. Marcus Williams and 2 associates. Courteous, immovable, Raymond closes his case. Mr. Hartman is being generous, he says. You have until tomorrow at 6 p.m. to remove personal items. After that, anything left is abandoned property. Patricia sputters about Christmas. Gerald searches the ceiling for a loophole. Marissa stares at the deed as if it might dissolve. No one moves. Eventually, security escorts them out with the dignity they never offered me. The pack-out by noon the next day, the driveway is a conveyor belt of boxes. Gerald sweats through his polo, shoving memories into cardboard. Patricia supervises nothing in particular, declaring everything an heirloom. Marissa keeps glancing at the front door like it might apologize. I drink coffee at the kitchen window, my kitchen window, and let the quiet settle into the studs. At 3, the U-Haul pulls away. The house exhales. Fallout. 18 hours later, Patricia calls. Her voice is smaller than I knew it could be. We didn't know, she says. We misunderstood. You didn't ask, I answer. There's a difference. The apology tour begins. Texts from Marissa. We can fix this. Voicemails from Gerald about mutual opportunities. Rumors at the club about a family misunderstanding. Their attorneys sniff for angles. Raymond swats them like flies. There are none. Deed, payments, paper trail. End of story. Meanwhile, I harden the perimeter. Trusts, wills, clean books, clean lines. If I ever marry again, the map will be laminated. 1 year later, same table. Different world. My sister Claire is mid-story, killing the room with a tale, about a date who sells essential oils to his yoga class. My partner Mike toasts to healthy boundaries and quieter holidays. My accountant Jenny argues Batman versus Superman with her teenagers. Raymond arrives late with a ridiculous bottle of wine and a grin. They still talk about your Christmas, he says, amused. Gerald calls it a misunderstanding. Patricia's joined 3 clubs. Marissa tells people you changed after the divorce, sudden success, and all that. Claire snorts. Sudden? Alex has been building this for years. Some people just didn't bother to notice. We raise our glasses. To people who only see what they want, Mike says. To better. Company, I add. Laughter rolls through the room. Easy, unforced. The house holds it, warm and echoing, like it was built for exactly this. Last Christmas, I carved a ham while 3 people tried to carve me out of my life. This year, I cut slices for friends and family who actually show up with love instead of ledgers. That's the thing about ownership. Sometimes it's a deed, mostly it's a decision. And mine, finally, is simple. This is my home. These are my people. And I'm done apologizing for both.